And then coming in second place, with a time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, 51 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have a little bit of time, if you're going to be hanging out here with us, we could use your help with some volunteers. That's right, some volunteers. We greatly appreciate it. Just a little bit of your time is all we ask for. More importantly, we promise you, we will definitely appreciate you and show you our appreciation. Stop on by our registration. Ask for Tommy. She'll be more than happy to give you further information. But if you're interested in doing future races, we'd love to have your assistance. And more importantly, if you want to be able to be out there to cheer on these wonderful volunteers, we greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Peer Pressure is Real. Shout out to King Compound, Forest Fitness, Strike Victims, Team Advil, the Powerpuff Girls, 2 Texans and a Yankee. I like that one. The OCR Fun Runners, Let's Get Dirty 5, and Team Persona, as well as The Pressure is Real. Welcome back.
Well, hey man, what you doing?
Shit.
right, y'all, we are about 10 minutes out for our Open Awards, Open Relay Awards. About 10 minutes out. In the meantime, it is a beautiful day up here. Stop on by. Tusk bartenders are ready for you. About 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we're going to have our Open. At 3 o'clock, we're going to have our 100-meter championship semifinals and final races right over there with MC Martin. At 5 p.m., we'll be doing the award ceremony. And probably at 5:30 will be the after party. You've worked that hard. Let's spend time together as fellow racers from all around the world. We have over 54 countries that are here this week. So let's spend some time together, coming together as world champions right here at our after party starting at 5:30 to 7:30. Don't worry, we've got shuttles for you. There are shuttles that are running every 30 minutes to and from the village. So if you need to call some racers that went changed, clean themselves up, we'll meet you all back here at 5:30 to 7:30 to have ourselves a party inside the Tusk area. But like I was saying, in the next 10 minutes, we will be having our Open Relay Awards. That's right. Our Open Team Relay Awards will be starting promptly in 10 minutes. Shout out the bootstrapping barrels, Harpit Flatlanders. Welcome back, welcome back. Rapitas and Furiosas, welcome back, welcome back. Puerto Rico. Rico! Let's go! Oh yeah! Welcome back, Puerto Rico! That's what we call pushing it all forward. Job well done, Chico. Job well done. Pushing it all forward.
Appreciate it.
Welcome back, Last Chance Saloon. Welcome back, Last Chance Saloon. Job well done. We are gearing up. This will be gearing up for these age groups, just putting in these last final times and making sure everything is accurate. As a reminder, that 3 p.m. We're going for 100-meter championship semifinals and finals. You're going to have MC Mark up there doing their thing. It's going to be epic and awesome. Because at 5 p.m., he's going to be doing the awards. Then at 5:30, probably at 5:30, we're going to start our after party. We have 54 countries here, ladies and gentlemen. 54 countries. Let us hang together. Let us celebrate and enjoy our time together. If you're worried about drinking, don't worry about that. We have shuttles moving every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes from here to the village, making sure you're safe. Also, to all my wonderful people that are hearing the sound of my voice, we could use your help. We can use your help. If you've got some time to volunteer while you're hanging out here, we can use your help. Stop on by registration. That's where volunteer tent is. Ask the Tiny. She'll be more than happy to give you some information on how you can help us. More importantly, what you'll receive for your help. We greatly appreciate you, and let's continue to keep the party going. Welcome back, Last Chance Saloon. Welcome back, Last Chance Saloon. All right, for all those that are making their way, we're going to start gearing up for our open race team racers. But you know what? We're going to watch these lovely people right here, because they may be able to place. We're going to motivate them to make their way through. This is where the team effort, teamwork will make this dream work. Come on, let's cheer them on right about now. What team is it going to be? What team is it going to be? Let's find out. Oh, yeah. We got to pause for that photo moment. That's right. That's right, raise those hands. Shout out to Midwest Mountaineers. Job well done. Welcome back.
That's how every country baby people do. It's close.
That's right. Shout out to our 5K charity racers making the way on in. Welcome back. Welcome back. We see you. We appreciate you. We've got our 5Ks making their way back in.
Test, check.
For some of you may not be aware, we had a 5K charity race, which was for the Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra. The Eastern Sierra is a 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization providing adaptive sports and therapeutic outdoor recreations for people with disabilities. Their program provides opportunities for people of all ages with physical and or intellectual disabilities to have fun, healthy, and inspiring experiences outdoors in the beautiful Eastern Sierra. In the winter, athletes alpine ski, cross-country ski, and snowboard all throughout Mammoth Mountain, Tamarack County, and they also country cross ski at the Tamarack Cross Ski Center. In the summer, they teach a variety of sports throughout the Eastern Sierra, including road cycling, mountain biking, kayaking, paddleboarding, rock climbing, hiking, fishing, and camping. In addition to daily lessons, they offer multi-day camps, including programs for service members with disabilities and their families. Thank you all for being a part of the charity.
Check, test, hey.
For each one, teach one. But no OCR member is ever left behind with the OCR World Championship.
You left yours back at the, gotcha. I'm glad I had mine with me so you could use it. They're videoing that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. It is now time for our Open Team Relay Awards. Make your way down, make your way to the main stage. Thank you all for your patience, making sure our numbers were accurate. It is now time for our Open Team Relay Awards. Open Team Relay Awards. That's right, it's time for our Open Team Relay Awards. Our Open Team Relay Awards. We know you've been patiently waiting. We thank you for your patience. It is now time for the moment you've been waiting for our Open Team Relay Awards. Time for our Open Team Relay Awards. It's about that time. I know you all have been waiting patiently. We wanted to make sure these numbers and times were correct. We also had to wait for some more people to make their way in. But now it is about that time to deem our open race relay awards to those who did. We're going to go female, male, then co-ed. Female, male, then co-ed. All right. Female, then we're going to job well done. Get those photos in, ladies and gentlemen. Get those photos.
¿Dónde están los de Puerto Rico?
If by chance Puerto Rico, with all your jumping, check for your phones. You may have lost one. Give it up for these wonderful competitors. One more time. Give it on up. Puerto Rico, don't go far because you already know what's going on. Now we move to the co-ed in third place with a time of 1 hour, 5 minutes, 18 seconds. Schechner, George, and Dominger, lightning in a can. And with a time of 1 hour, 1 minute, 7 seconds. Duran Rodriguez, Torres, Silva Diaz, OCR, Lata, Mexico, Peru. And with a time of 57 minutes, 39 seconds, Riviera Airways, Solis and Gonzalez, Team Puerto Rico! If we can get everybody, Team Puerto Rico, if we can get all, if we can get all winners for a photo moment, all winners. All winners. All winners for a photo finish. For Puerto Rico, this one's for you.
maldita sea. Otro apagón, vamos pa' los blitz. Antes que fui por la de un bofetón. Puerto Rico estoy. Hey, estoy en Puerto Rico, estoy en hey, hey. Maldiva, yo me quedo en Palomino. Hey, si no me voy.
Congratulations, Puerto Rico!
Aquí el calor es diferente.
And to all on Open Wave
La capital del
Team Relay Racers, job well done.
No, ey, pero le falta sazón. Cuido con mi corillo, que somos un montón. Ey, ey, le falta sazón, batería y reggaetón. Ey, ey, cuido con mi corillo, que somos un montón. Welcome
Thanks
to
again
the
for
party.
watching. Coming up next is the 100 meters finals. The 100 meter semis and finals will start at 3 o'clock. And we hope that you join us. We hope that you've been enjoying what you've been seeing this weekend. Don't forget, you can support us on Patreon. The OCR Report on Patreon. The OCR Report on YouTube, where you are right now. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.
So if you would like to get some food, make way to the marketplace. We're going to be having our party start at 5:30, but probably at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, we're going to have the 100 meter championship semifinals and finals. And their ceremony should start probably at 5 p.m. In the meantime, don't forget, beat the heat. Stay hydrated. With Liquid Death, we need you to murder your thirst. Also, when you get done, stop on by the outside van, because we outside. It's the official vehicle of OCRWC. Also, make sure you make your way to the merchandise. Check out all the stuff they've got there. Green Layer, OCR World Craft, Spartan Footwear, everything you need. More importantly, keep the dust out your face with Ocrwc. Ocrwc is the official bandana of OCRWC. And if the suns are in your eye, they got you taken care of. We got Gooder. Gooder is the official eyeglasses of OCRWC. And if you're still cold out here, I know you're going to be cold a little bit later, stop on by Dry Robe. Stop on by Dry Robe. Dry Robe will keep you warm in any temperature, and the jacket is also waterproof. They have 5 compression bags left. 5 compression bags left. Just because you guys have wanted to make sure you have something to put your wonderful Dry Robe jacket in. They got 5 left, so stop on by. If you're trying to make sure you're staying warm, stop on by Dry Robe. Last but not least, Green Layer, that is the official hoodie. If you are ready to commemorate your weekend, stop on by Green Layer and get your hoodie today. Welcome back, Mind the Body, welcome back. Those that are finishing the 5K charity race, welcome back. We're so happy to have you all returning.
starting. Why so terribly? Are we live? Oh, I am so sorry. We were here talking about our sleep in the altitude. Welcome to the 100 meters semi-finals and finals happening here in Mammoth Mountain, California. This is the last race of the weekend. Ooh, again.
The charity race.
The charity race has happened. The charity race has been charity race has set off a couple of hours ago, and people shouldn't be out there too much longer. It's been an amazing weekend. It is still bright and sunny here, even though I am in a hoodie. The wind is making it a little bit chilly in the shade. So, what are we looking at here? We have our seedings in front of us for the 100 meters, open female, open male, pro female, and pro male. This little spreadsheet will fill out. I'm looking very confused. I am so tired, as you heard us talking.
Well, it's been a long weekend.
It's been so much fun. I've had a blast sitting here in this chair talking above your footage. It was a nice, cool little area. It feels weird though. Normally I'm running around as well. It's felt different, but amazing. Ah, thank you. Even though it's like, can we do this? Can we do that? I get so kind of bossy during things. Do we have anyone down at the start line? Yeah, each round we're looking about like a minute for each one. I'm just going to point out again, as I have all weekend, not alcohol.
Not alcohol.
Just water. This is our finish line water, Liquid Death, one of our partners. It is water in a tin. I know it looks really weird seeing people drink tinnies on camera. It's not alcohol. I've not had any since, well, actually for a couple of months, definitely since I've arrived. We got warned very much, careful with altitude sickness, don't we?
No, definitely drink the hydration provided here, because if you only stick to the lower containers down there, you're drinking nothing but Red Bull all weekend.
And I will, if I have Red Bull, I am awake for about 17 days.
Like through the course.
I think after a weekend of racing, we're a little bit
One
messier
more.
than usual, aren't we? Oh, is this the camera mix?
It is.
Can I play with it?
We have the board.
Yes! I love doing this.
Doesn't go too far, but we have the board.
I love it. I love it. It's so much fun getting to press the button. Oh, apologies. My hair is everywhere in this wind. Right, you are bored of our faces? Let's look at what is going on. So we have here static cameras. I think he might actually be maybe juggling a few of them. This is going to be fun. Oh, wait. Why is that picture gone?
So
the Mevos.
We're just going to be fixing the camera right here while we get set up, just for the race. It's hard when athletes go by this. Sometimes they bump it, but we are off.
So, okay, was this Suzanne?
It looks like Suzanne on there, hitting over Bender right now. She's done a ton of Spartan races, so this is no problem for her whatsoever.
Really wish I'd taken a few minutes to understand where the cameras were before we started. There we go, Suzanne Himka. I would love to have a timer up here too. She is now going through Olympus. Well, we don't have names for all these obstacles, do we? Oh,
yes,
you
we
are
do.
So good. So on the 100 meters powered by Spartan, we have the 4-foot wall, which I think we should actually call Adrian's wall, and if anyone British will get that joke, and anyone not British will not get that joke. Actually, let's make the 5-foot wall Adrian's wall. Followed by Bender. This is Olympus that she's currently on. 5-foot wall, which I'm calling Adrian's wall. Did you get that joke?
Adrian's wall. I don't. I'm
You
not
don't get that
very
joke.
not
Okay.
British, but I feel like I would if I knew it.
All right, so there's a really famous wall in the UK called Hate, which is built to keep the Scots out of Britannia, and that's the joke, and I find it hilarious. Over Adrian's wall, to the tilting ladder, rope climb, and then monkey down / monkey. That is a couple of beta obstacles here for Spartan that haven't been seen out on course yet, and they're kind of being tested here, so that's why they maybe don't have the correct names. It's a 6-foot wall. Not a 5.
Now seeing her mount that wall, it's I definitely know she can get over a 5-foot wall a lot easier. But we're heading over to a brand new obstacle here called tilting ladder. We're going to be testing this one out to see if we can bring it to the Spartan races next season.
That'd be pretty cool. People have been really enjoying these.
It is a far reach, so even the guys are having to jump up to this.
Yeah, they really are.
Any way you can get to that. It's basically a monkey bars, but the center of each ladder are on a hinge, so they swing on you like that.
So we have a whole spreadsheet in front of us with
She's got her game face on, ladies and gentlemen. She means business.
all the information information on, and I have not had time to look at this to understand it. Do you know where we're going with this? Can we talk it through a bit?
Looks like we're going to be hitting most of the females first, and this is all the pre-qualifiers, so they're still doing the semis here.
Okay.
Just finished that rope. It looks like we're heading over to the end here.
It's nice that we've got the pros in the open. So I was running around with some of the pros earlier. It was so fast. I mean, I got tired running after them, and they're doing it in like a minute to a minute 10. They were a couple of those, and I know there are a lot faster people doing it as well. It's good that it's kind of the open and the pros that everybody gets a chance to have a go and to run.
Nice job, Suzanne. Now this one, what we're calling, we're actually going to be taking a poll. So if you're on the chats, we want to see what you guys think. This one is currently called Monkey's Den. However, there's a little poll going on to see if maybe it's going to be called Twisted Monkey, since there's a twister before monkey bars.
I like both of them.
So I think I would probably go with Twisted Monkey.
Yeah, I think Monkey's Den is kind of cool. The Twisted Monkey is kind of more...
Definitely more self-explanatory.
I was just about to go push buttons, but I like those. You go for it. You know what you're doing after that. I think you've seen them all. Here we go. This is the start of the course before the ball.
It's like our camera one keeps getting a little wind affected. You can still see that over there. Our next athlete up is, I believe, Shay Schilling.
Shay Schilling.
Kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Shay Schilling. A lot more than Mammoth Muscle and Hustle. That's not rolling off my tongue earlier. So whilst we're here, let's just remind everyone that we have the after party at 5:30 till 7:30 at Tusk Spa, which is where we are located. And inside, and if you don't want to drink and drive, which you shouldn't because it's illegal and dangerous, we do have the shuttle stand village every half hour up till 9 p.m. And you probably might have an alcoholic beverage because all the Red Bull drinks with alcohol are free up until 7:30. Normally the party goes on quite a long time. What I'm kind of expecting is people will head down to the village, and I don't know, general consensus will tell us where we're going. So are we ready for the next one? Yeah.
It's like we're almost there. Take a peek at the one camera. We're close to going here.
So unfortunately my iPad, I think it doesn't like the altitude as much as we don't like the altitude, and it's not really charging well. Or is it staying on? And that's why we have all the information.
It might be going down to Sandra. Yep, Sandra is who we're looking for next year.
We just think we were missing someone. Oh, Taylor Sedano, she won the giveaway package from sponsors. So we had a registration giveaway that was powered by all the sponsors. Dry Rub, Gutter, Kachava, Green Layer, and someone else. Oh, my brain is dead. I need to remember that. Anyway, we had a huge giveaway and she won it, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure people really paid attention to that, but it's nice to see her running. I always like it when I get to know someone.
It's quite the swag bag.
It is quite the swag bag. Yeah, it was at Feast, Gutter, Dry Rope, Rag, Charmer, and Green Layer.
Looks like we're still looking to call the females to the starting line here.
I mean, I do think if people miss their start time, they shouldn't get to run. Stuff's got to really run on time.
These are such quick events that happen at
well, we're already 7 minutes past the hour now, and it should be taking a couple of minutes per round. But I'm also quite mean, so what can we say for that?
Now, one thing to point out, a lot of these men and women have all been doing the other courses throughout the day, so their hands are already really, really chewed up.
Tyler Maldizian and John L. Mendez from Puerto Rico.
They are right over to the right of us, to the right of the deck. So, I mean, if we were slightly closer, we could probably see it in person.
Come on, spectators, let me hear you. You ready for this?
Yeah, we're ready! Woo, woo, we're ready!
All right, here we go. A couple gentlemen, we're going to do a side-by-side here.
Ooh, interesting.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, is there a staggered start side by
Looks
side?
like now they're going directly on here,
Yeah.
which is going to be really exciting to watch for all the footage and whatnot.
There should really be a staggered start because you got a bend. Or I suppose you can just kind of knock someone out of the way. There isn't a lane. Last year we'd had lanes, haven't we?
All right, these gentlemen have
You had to
adjusted
stick
the
to.
twister, which we're allowing for 1 minute. John Well from Puerto Rico. And Tyler, where are you from? Tyler from Connecticut. John Well from Puerto Rico.
All right, these guys are gonna go fast.
This is your quarterfinals right here, right now. 100 meter. 3, 2,
And we are off.
let's race. Come on, spectators.
It's gonna be a fast one here.
How exciting right here.
Ah, there we go, right on top of them. Oh wow.
They are flying through this.
It is still anyone's race. John L into the center wall first.
Tyler, I'm hearing Tyler and must be Joel
Janua
Mendez.
Mendez. Bye. They are kicking butt already.
John L is silent but deadly on this course. He is flying through, but Tyler's not.
It's really good fun using these static cameras.
Getting a little issue with switching cameras over at the moment, but we will get this figured out.
Oh, there we go. That was weird.
We're still on that rope climb to finish that off. Nice.
Great work, Tyler, nonetheless, in the qualification just to get into this amazing race. Big round of applause for John L and Tyler.
The difficult part with these short races is the moment you feel like you've made one tiny little error,
Oh yeah, you do.
you just feel like it's over and you struggle through the rest.
Raymond Macias and Mike Yurko, come on down. We're gonna get into it. Raymond Macias and Mike Yurko. Here we go. Raymond's choice.
We're about to get the next round going on. We're looking at Raymond and Mike.
Take your positions.
I actually feel like what they're saying down there is probably more interesting than what we're saying.
They might feel the same way though, so.
Yep.
All right, we got our second round of side-by-sides coming right up here.
All right, Raymond. And Mike.
Camera one is getting a little.
Thank you for being here, each and every one of you.
Well, I did just
Straight
have
on
a
that.
notification that the Wi-Fi, which is the, I think it's the big stuff that we're all using, is just dropped. There could be a few issues with that.
Okay. Here we go. These guys are moving.
Boom, down.
Got a little jumble that's still moving through.
Ooh, these guys are pretty close.
They are very close.
Ooh, and two very different techniques on Olympus, but I don't think that was
Definitely have to keep
intentional.
your feet really, really high on this because
They
it's
are
so
really
dusty
good.
that you
Ooh,
fly
close.
off really quickly.
Yeah, and the surface has changed, hasn't it?
Mike's over first.
So I would think the outside lane is the slower one, but that's the lane that all the really speedy athletes I saw were taking. So there seems to be a preference there for that one. This is the tilting ladders.
All right, tilting ladder. It's a close race here. That rope climb is going to be a big definitive point. But at the last
Twisted monkey.
he's going for the monkey swing technique, not the backwards. One big
Everyone
swing.
I've seen has been, oh, over for him.
Now you don't get disqualified for failing the obstacle, but if you cannot retry it fast enough, then it's kind of pointless.
I mean, it's kind of worth retrying just in case there's someone even slower in another round.
It is all time based, so absolutely.
Is it off time based or just?
For the semifinals, yes, it's time
Yeah, that's
based.
good.
So if
Because sometimes I find it a bit unfair the way things work, where they put like the fastest against the fastest and that one goes through.
yeah, it kind of, if it's just a pure bracket scenario, then you could, if you don't have seating correctly and all that, then it can really mess up what the final results are.
Jean O'Blodgett from Hawaii and Jan from Finland.
All right, we got Jono coming up, who is an avid Spartan racer in Hawaii. Jan Von Kurk as well.
All right, Jono, you've been waiting all weekend. Thank you for waiting so patiently. Jen, thank you for coming all the way out here. Spectators, are you ready?
So this is a pretty good view here. We're losing camera one a little bit, not quite sure why, but this view here gives actually a really nice overview of everything.
Yeah.
It's really well priced. And then on camera 2 is the bird's eye view.
And they are off. Jono is very tall, so I don't think he's going to have a problem with any of these benders getting over them really quickly.
God, these guys, I mean, I know when I do bender, I am.
Goes
It's a
already.
big old job for me.
John is seconds behind, headed into Olympus.
Do you know what was terrifying? I was chasing a few athletes on this course, which is 100 meters. When I was a teenager, I used to do 100 meters in 16 seconds. This is a minute and I'm now dying. And I'm like, well, I have lost a lot of fitness from being a athlete.
It's like Jono slipped off, and it's going to be a hard road to catch back up after that
Oh,
on Olympus.
absolutely. But this other guy still needs to keep pushing just because he's in first doesn't mean he doesn't push. Come on, this is time-based, buddy. Go on and get
It's
it.
like he's still going for it over there. He's not quitting yet.
He's not, but he's slowed down a lot. So we were going to start with the open men, but it looks like we've moved to the open. Start with the open women. Apologies, it's been a long weekend. We've moved to the open men.
It's like Jono is tapping out of that one, but yeah, that's the problem with this one is if you fail on something like Olympus and even a Spartan race can take you 60 seconds to get through on a difficult long
It's
one.
a big obstacle for a. But then again, if you are a ninja athlete with that upper body and the grip strength, you should probably be able to do it pretty darn quickly, right?
And if you've done several Spartans, this one is half the distance of what the actual Spartan race one is. So
Plus, it's not covered in mud.
correct.
Plus, it's only you know 50, 40 meters ahead of you rather than actual 10 kilometers.
Now, that being said, I tried all of these obstacles as well, and I was 100% fresh and haven't raced 15K or 3K this weekend. So
I haven't tried any of these obstacles and I couldn't do them. So there we go. All I can do is talk about how other people do them. Oh, we got camera 1 back. Yay! Well done, Jace.
looking good.
All right, gentlemen,
I
you
think
know
we've got it
what
back,
you
yeah.
have to
It's a little
do.
bit of movement there.
Let's go do it.
No, maybe there's not.
Spectators, are you ready?
All right, we're ready to go. Next two up here, it looks like we have Christopher White and Vadzen Usikin. They are off. We go. Come over to Bender just so we have a little bit better view up there.
Woof!
Nice flip over. And the dreaded Olympus seems to be the race breaker.
It
Or the race
really
maker.
does, doesn't it?
Both these guys flying through it, staying nice and high on that wall.
Right side complete.
And over the 6 foot, no problem.
Woof! Over Adrian's wall. He's gonna kill me.
Nice lunge in the tilted
Nice,
Yes,
and that is how
very
you attack
nice.
this one. You really have to launch off of that pad.
Yeah, these guys are going really quickly. I love it when we have their times written down.
Nice, with a nice lâché there. Now he's got to get up that rope.
Yes.
Here on that twisted monkey. This is where the grip can start to fail you because these are slick little aluminum bars. But he has got it for the win.
See, this is the weird thing about when it's head-on-head and someone's so far ahead. You saw this guy like really kind of slow down where he's been attacking it. You wonder how much this being head-to-head and then being second place.
Yeah.
In fact, you kind of spoke about that thing, about how, depending on the competition, how athletes can kind of step up to the plate.
Yeah, it's really easy. Get disheartened in the mental game of racing. And even if it's a short little 100-meter or if it's a 100-miler sometimes, you can get your headspace and that will take you out further, faster than anything else in a race.
And in this kind of race, even if it's only a few seconds, that's going to absolutely impact the event.
I'd love to see some Ninja Warriors on this course just to see how fast they could.
Yeah, well, in the pro round, we're going to see some pretty speedy people. Which Lisa Hipka, she's, I think she won last year. Sydney Caroline always does well.
Calypso, she should probably do pretty well as well.
This is
It's a pretty stacked pro heat in the men as well.
And the fastest time here.
Caleb will do very well. Yuri's really fast. Jeff Shady is very, very proficient on obstacles as well. So this should be a pretty fun finals.
You get to pick your lane and don't forget to adjust the twister. Tu lane y adjust the stick.
It's always a fun spectator on the 100 meters. It's a good way to kind of round off the weekend, having everyone watching and having the balcony, the deck.
Yeah.
Really good fun.
Good bird's eye view of the whole course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure there'll be some fun videos uploaded to the social medias after this.
Yeah, do remember to tag us in any stories and posts, and we'll do our best to reshare everything. We've got a lot coming through. I am doing my best to get everything back up there, and we really appreciate everything that you do to share this event and to enjoy it.
Some more guys that are able to fly through these obstacles. Nice flip over his key.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. He was doing that one-handed.
Making quick work of the Olympus. Moving on to the 6-foot wall here.
What, sorry?
Adrian's wall. We are on to tilting ladder. Nice, good jump as well.
Really beautiful.
Wow. They're just skipping that second ladder at this point. This way. It is not over yet. It can potentially be caught.
Well, I mean,
so
the second
close.
guy is going
Oh,
really
and missed the
fast.
bell, too.
Congratulations, Mike.
Tight race. Probably the tightest one so far.
Yeah, they were both really speeding.
And those are the guys where you hope that winning time got
So I think that was John von Gerich. Okay, so what are we doing here? Jean-Noel Mendez. And Mike Yurko.
And Christopher White. Christopher White.
I can hear them calling from Christopher White.
Vazim, pardon that. Sorry. All right, so Vazim is here and Jean. Okay, here we go. Belarus. All right, we got Finland against Belarus. Let's give it up for our international athletes.
Okay, so we've just seen a name change in the Open, so the people that we thought were entering is different. I'm looking at a spreadsheet that I don't understand at all.
They're doing live brackets as we speak, so if there's minor changes, we say we apologize there.
We're literally seeing typing happening as we're looking at the board.
They are going to adjust their lanes and then be right back.
Oh, what's going on here?
As we get down to the finals, they're going to start taking risks. You're going to start seeing.
I think they have the option to kind of size up which lane they want.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not sure how if it's the person with the faster qualifying time or the person with the faster time in the last heat. They get to select which lane they race in as well.
Basil from Belarus and Jean from Finland.
Oh, that picture's poopy, isn't it?
Here we go.
Let's go there.
Gentlemen, you've been here. You know what you have to do. Let's go do it.
So I'll hang for this one so we can see them moving until we get over to
That's
camera
a nice
one.
picture. Oh, look at that.
Quick over this bender.
Bazim off bender first into Olympus. Jean though.
Yazim, so that's Yazim Yausaken off bender first. But yeah,
Bazim's off.
I'm thinking, is that?
Second, Jean right behind him.
Nice. Now the times are going to be a little bit slower. They're moving a tad bit slower because they just raced. So
Woo! Aish!
Bazim takes
Wow.
the
wow.
Jeez. And that's Jan von Gerich. Okay. Oh, wow.
barely got
Nice,
that.
nice.
Coming down to it. It's going to be a close one here.
It is.
On that final obstacle, it's going to be who can jump for it.
So this is Jan von Gerich and Yazim Yausaken.
Oh! Wow. That was close.
Surely it's not over until they press the timing that though.
This is true.
Which is a couple of meters.
This is true. Can't just stop at the bell.
next rounds will be between Manuel Mendez and Izzy Yosekin, Mike Yoko, and Jan.
Leon over there in the corner. Looks like, I don't know if he's going to be tackling this one, but he's had a heck of a weekend between team races. Did you do 2 team races today?
Thank you.
I'm not sure. So just working this out, because this is the kind of thing that sends my brain wonky. The first round knocked half the people out. The second round, 2 go head-to-head. Now in the next round, we are seeing the same athletes, but this is first. This is to give the top places.
Right.
First, second, third, fourth.
We're sending a medic. We're sending a bandage. We need a bandage.
Got a little
medic.
medical issue.
I guess it's from the slipping off that.
Yeah,
Stool.
we've seen some good slips, and I think ever taking a fall on
The
this
thing is,
dirt
you're
knows how
moving
hard it is.
so fast on this course. That's actually a bit of a question for the course design, isn't it? Maybe things shouldn't be so high that they require stools in order to get there, because you want as little margin of error as possible.
Yeah, earlier in 2 days ago, or is it yesterday? No, it was yesterday.
Yesterday was
Nicole.
Saturday.
When Nicole, our days are definitely getting mixed
Yeah,
at this
she
point.
fell off trying.
She fell out so hard off of that cargo net that they had to make an adjustment to the flooring and put all that padding down there. Might be something that they consider for this as well.
So I guess having a little break here whilst somebody gets attended to.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, John and Mike. 2
Okay,
minutes.
we got our semi-final coming up here.
It's all right.
I do want to thank everyone for coming out and sticking with us this afternoon. This is the final event of the weekend. But I did want to say thank you. It's been quite an experience here in Mammoth. We've had an amazing weekend. The OCR community is growing, and it just shows by this
Mr. Mark
weekend
on
all
MC,
the
who's been
events and
amazing
all
all
the attendance
weekend long,
So once
managing
again,
this
thank you
100-meter
again from
course.
all of us to you. This has been
normally
an
the
amazing
DJ of
weekend.
all
We look
DJs.
forward to coming back again.
Spartan race.
Thank you again. While these guys recover, we want to thank you.
Being the MC for this event.
We just had some nice music and then we lost it.
That's okay. 1 minute, 1 minute.
We are 1 minute away officially from the next heat here. Got to give a little bit of a break to the people in that, since
Mike and John, 1 minute.
everybody's pretty gassed after redlining for the last 100 meters.
I don't blame him. I'm pretty gassed.
Tired watching.
Surprisingly hard sitting here all weekend.
We're talking about how it doesn't matter how many days we've been up here already, it's still difficult to walk up the stairs.
Oh my Gideon, it really is. Really is. But, you know, funnily enough, it didn't really seem to impact some athletes necessarily. Leon lives in a completely flat country.
Yeah.
And he did darn well. So.
Ryan too. Ryan and Lindsay both handle these hills no problem.
John's gonna take the right, Mike's taking left. After this, ladies and
We
gentlemen,
got John in the right lane, Mike in the left lane.
Oh, sorry, but after this category, we're going to move on to the pro. But yes, after this event, we're moving on to the championship.
We got the pro heats coming up soon, but for now we're going to finish off the last of this.
So Jean is the one in the blue vest that we can see standing on the stool. And Mike Yurko is the other fella. Also in the blue, but longer sleeves.
It looks like it.
We're going to jump over to the starting line here.
This is for third place. Third place, John.
All right, this is the official third place podium right here.
Let's go. Ready? 1,
No
2,
room for error on this one.
These are the slower two from now fighting for third and fourth place. One of them's been left behind.
Pretty neck and neck. Oh,
Okay, so that's Mike Yurko who has the lead here by just a few seconds. But
very, very costly mistake trying to go too
He's
fast.
a lot longer, isn't he? seconds in it. But there are, with only, what, 60 to 70 to 80 seconds in the race, who's running.
We've seen slips that'll set people back, so never, ever, ever stop racing until the finish line.
And kudos to be able to keep going, because it's going to be a big desire to just give up at this point. We're going to be pretty tired. It is amazing how tiring 100 meters is.
Yeah.
It doesn't really sound it, but they are moving at such speed that it is so tiring.
Especially when you've done it twice already in a row.
Exactly.
And lactic acid is kicking in and heart rate's not able to come back down. And it looks like we have our third place open winner.
I find it really strange how they stopped before the map.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for...
There we go, that is third place, Mike Yurko.
And now, this is your Open
Right.
Championship.
Now we're going for the finals here.
Versus Vadim from Belarus. We have Puerto Rico against Belarus.
Right, Jonel versus Vadim here.
John Wilmerdez from Puerto Rico and your team Yasekin from Belarus. I mean, I love Team Puerto Rico.
They've been a fun
always
team here.
so much fun, aren't they?
They were the most lively by a mile.
Point a camera at them and they just start singing. It's great. Did we see which side each one was going in there?
This is for the Open Championship. Gentlemen, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's race!
This is going to go really, really
Wow.
fast. Both these guys are
These
lightning
guys.
fast here.
Right now, Jonel.
Both want the win, so this is for first and second
Woof.
place.
They are still close, ladies and gentlemen.
That is in first place. That is Team Yasekin really storming ahead with Manuel Mendez just behind.
He's the #1 seed. Coming into
He's
Tilted.
flying through tilting ladder.
Oh, it missed. Definitely has that locked up for the win there. Great job, Betsy. The easy win. Is our Open Men's champion. This is huge. Somebody, I mean, these guys have ran so much already this weekend. To finish it off with this is probably gonna be a pretty good feeling.
Wow. So that's our open net.
Congratulations as well to Jonel.
Jonel.
Second place is nothing to be complaining about. That's pretty impressive.
Yes, pro women, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the pro race?
Oh, we're moving on to the pro women.
Here we go. In the first round, we're looking for Sydney Caroline, Coastal,
Caroline.
and Kissin Golovkina. Sydney's here, and we need...
Sydney was on Team European this afternoon that came in second place with Leon Cufford and Manuel Defoe. She's actually really good on short course and obstacles. As I keep going on about, she's incredibly long, so she should be pretty great now. And they are aiming to put her head-to-head to Sen Golovkina.
Golovkina. All right, 2 minutes, Jeremy, 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes out here. Sometimes organizing some of the athletes after they're beat up, tired, or going to medical or whatnot is kind of like wrangling cats to keep them to these events.
Well, It's pretty hot, isn't it? So it's way out in the sun. Although I suppose everyone's out there. Oh, I don't know.
It's surprising. It's only about 68 degrees out, but at 9,000
In
feet.
English, that's 17 degrees, which is actually pretty chilly. It was 18 degrees at home like 2 weeks ago, and it was cold. Temperature means nothing, my friends.
Nope. Once you're this close to the sun, that whole perspective of heat just goes out the door.
Absolutely. This is Signy Caroline Colstow versus Kasen Golovkina. They're looking for her. This is the problem. If we can't find athletes, we cannot do the rounds.
All right, she's got 1 minute to report. 1 minute. We're gonna get
I haven't seen them report in 1 minute. They sacrifice their place.
Either that or they try and bump it down and show up the top, but I'm sure the exact rules that they're
They've
imposed.
exceeded time versus time, haven't they?
And Jacqueline Villanueva, you're on the clock.
So they're going to move on to Shona Webley and Jacqueline Villanueva now, I think.
All right, 32 seconds. Cassandra, if you're not here in 32 seconds.
One of the fun things about these world events is that you get such an international crowd from all over the place. One of the difficult part is trying to say all their names. Like anybody on the microphone for the first time to see their name, it's a bit of a struggle. But I apologize
This
for
name is the
butchering
one that I would
Cassandra not
I'm
coming,
guessing it's going to be like. Okay, so is this why Americans say ex-alien? Because otherwise it's Soviet.
I would think Sabian being Spanish.
Because it's an XZAVA. Oh, you don't have Jacqueline either. Oh, come on, athletes. Nah, Cameron Toon. Signy Caroline going off by herself.
Just
So it looks like Jacqueline is
practicing or getting her time trial in.
as well due to
That's
medical
what they've
reasons. So
done.
Tiana's also going to make her
If she doesn't have competition, maybe she just has to complete the heat.
Oh yeah, maybe. So she's not pushing. She's not going fast.
No, she doesn't
And
need to.
she is fast. She's strong. So I know she can go fast.
Saving a little bit for the actual final heat. Later
Yeah,
on.
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Next heat. Not one out.
Your competitor cannot compete due to medical reasons.
So this.
Looks like we do have some medical disqualifications going on. That's what I just heard over the microphone there. So these two ladies that are running right now are just going to be running to complete their lap just to qualify for the next round.
Just to do
So
it.
once again, give these ladies a big round of applause. They are moving on to our next round.
Woohoo! Well done, Signy.
The unfortunate thing with sometimes doing all these races is if your hands just can't recover, then you have to tap out. I say I've seen a lot of brutal events, and this has probably been the most ripped up hand event I've ever been to.
Oh, what, the whole weekend?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Just the amount of people that had to come bandaged up hands, and calluses ripped open, and losing their wristbands just due to the fact that they couldn't move on from their skin on their hands.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to get outside help. Outside help automatically disqualifies you, even if you've already had your band taken. So you can't get any medical treatment on the course.
I suppose if you've already had your band taken and you've got torn up hands, you're not going to be doing the obstacles that are going to really hurt because you don't need to.
There's so much on the grip with these obstacles that you lose that grip, you lose your race.
So we just passed by Mr. Jean there, who has been our main stage mic all weekend, and he's been absolutely brilliant. So Jaleesa Himka will be coming up. Her competitor also didn't show up, so she will just be completing. She was on first place 100 meters last year, so this is to defend the title for Jaleesa Hinka.
All right, here we go. This is going to be another good one. Yeah. All right, Leah Duhan and Calypso Sheridan next up.
All right, Leah Duhan and Calypso Sheridan up here. Calypso, very strong athlete, very tall as well, long as you call them.
We are absolutely storming through these women. I guess because, well, it shouldn't be because a lot of them aren't turning up. So we're waiting around, and there's ways to get it slower, but we are storming through.
Just need to complete it so they can move on to the next round. No timing needed, but they have to have a timing recorded, so. And still jogging it out, even though she doesn't have to.
Jaleesa Hinka, the defending champion from last year.
And we're noticing on this one, the men and the women, they're simply just either grabbing that center bar or the final bar and skipping that whole last section altogether.
I mean, I couldn't, but yeah. The 100 meters has looked quite different every year. We've done it. The first year was 2019 in London. It was a big course. It was powered by Urban Sky, I think. And there was lots of climbing to be done. It was very different. And then the next year, people called it the course where you just jumped. Then last year, I really enjoyed last year. It was very ninja. And this year, it's obviously the Spartan obstacle. So every year, we have seen something very different on the 100 meters. But with it being a new event, I suppose it's kind of taking its time to work out what it is and what it's going to be.
Yeah, and how it plays into these type of obstacles. It seems like they're fast enough to keep it really exciting, but
yeah, I was not expecting it to be this speedy.
And then we're moving on to the men coming up next.
So we're doing the final two in this round, and then on to the men. Give everyone a bit of the rest, I imagine, which is not the open men, but through them all.
Here we go. 3,
And
2, 1, let's race.
there we go. Calypso looks like on the left side. Hard to tell since they're both in pink. An easy work of that bender there.
All right, let's give these young ladies a big round of applause. They're doing some work on the Olympus right now. The Olympus.
That knee technique can really, really put a strain on pushing
Yes,
her. There you go. Got to get your feet on that.
Olympus first onto the 7-foot wall. Calypso still right behind.
So it's Leah is the one with the pink hair.
Leah, both in pink, but Leah's the one with pink. Oh, pink hair.
Pink hair, yeah. And Calypso
right
in the
there.
pink, slightly behind.
Moments away from ringing that bell.
Still in the
Very
race
similar
here.
outfits.
Not out of it yet.
She whiffs on the up. She got the second time. Leah onto her final obstacle. Twisted
Nice.
monkey. Let's give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. She looks like she could be moving on. If she's
Surprisingly tricky, the twister, isn't it?
obstacle.
I kind of thought the first time I tried it, I'd be able to do it. I could do rings, and I could do monkey bars.
So
but
many
it's
different
just
ways.
technique.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nikita from Russia, where are you at? Right here. Let's go. And facing Nikita, Xavier Ocrwc. Xavier from Team Rexton. Report. All right, guys.
All right. It looks like we are looking for Xavier Ocrwc and Nikita Krukov still.
Xavier, this is your time to shine. You've been waiting a long time for this. This is it, right here, right now. The 100-meter round of 8. Nikita is actually Olympian. He is a cross-country Olympian. He is here changing, and now he's in the OCR genre. but he is an Olympic champion in cross country from Russia. Xavier is a ninja warrior from Wilson in Southern California. This is going to be an amazing matchup. Let's give it up for these two gentlemen. This is your first heat in the round of 8. Here we go. Nikita versus Xavier. Nope, stay behind. Yep. All right, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Judges, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's race! Nikita recovers. He had too much momentum.
Rough start
into the wall.
over that 4-foot wall, but bounced right back up. Not far back at all.
Olympus proficiency, but Xavier's just a couple seconds ahead. Xavier
Right behind, way to catch back up. They are side by side again.
Neck and neck into the 7-foot wall. All right,
Adrian
watch
Walls
these
and
guys
on
fly, ladies
to-
and gentlemen. Get your cameras out. This is tilted ladder.
For a tilting ladder, let's see which technique they use.
Xavier.
Ooh, that skip technique. They are both still in it. Onto the rope climb. Twisted Monkey for the definitive win. Who's it gonna be? Oh my goodness. Wow. Now that is racing right there.
By literally hundredths of a second.
They might have to go to the cameras on that one, but
So that was just your first race of the pro wave, guys. Get ready. Let's get Yuri Produkin and Caleb Rose. Caleb and Yuri. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another interesting matchup. We got Caleb. This is your course designer, ladies and gentlemen, in the 15K, 3K. Give a big round of applause.
Francesca is heading on down to go get some socials and get some closer stuff going on there.
So I'm going to take over here. I think I finally got that darn camera one steady.
Right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, if we can just keep it from spectators from bumping it, we'll be good to go.
Yuri flicks the left lane. Caleb is on the right. Let's go. Big round of applause for these two competitors. We have a world champion versus our world champion staff member.
Okay, catch me up. Who are we on?
3,
We're on
2,
Caleb.
1, let's race.
Yuri and Caleb are up right now. Making quick work of that 4-foot wall and on the bender here.
Been seeing some wild moves over the
They're still neck and neck, ladies
bender
and
there, huh?
Yeah, there's definitely a couple different techniques you can use, but that roll over it is definitely the way to go. Now we're going to be neck and neck again.
Still elbow to elbow.
Little stall on the wall.
Coming into tilted ladder. Caleb's right on Yuri's heels.
Goes for that launch. Going straight for the bells.
Yuri takes
That's
advantage of
there you
Caleb's
can't have.
Oh, no.
stabilizing. Yuri moving on to the final obstacle.
Yuri is looking like he is going to lock this one up, and it is done.
That was clean.
Ladies and gentlemen, Yuri, your European world champion, showing us why he is our
That's what happens sometimes. One miss. all it takes.
Amazing work.
Yeah, there's very little time to recover from an error.
That was a big round of applause for all his hard work this weekend. He's been in a gator. He's been working
But fighting hard all weekend long.
Whole course, ladies and gentlemen.
Not to take anything away from Caleb there.
Okay, Kapu, it's your turn versus Jeff Shady. Kapu from Hawaii.
We're looking at Jeff Shady and Kapu Gason.
Set your twister.
Jeff Shady, a local California boy.
Jeff's
No stranger to any of these races.
To these obstacles. Kapu is from Hawaii. He is a ninja warrior. This is going to be a great matchup.
Don't know a whole lot about Kapu other than I know I believe he does Ninja Warrior as well. So this should be a interesting battle against the Spartan versus the Ninja.
Ready.
Who do you think will do better?
Ready.
Well, we're on Spartan obstacles, so it should favor Jeff.
Let's race.
We are off. Jeff on the right-hand side. Who on the left. Looks like Jeff is making quicker work over that, but they're neck and neck.
I told you they were going to start taking risks as we move on into the later rounds.
Jeff definitely known for his speed and fluidity through obstacles, but also on the trails. So he's been going pretty hard all weekend long.
Holy moly!
He's not taking any room for a gap here. Shady long reach. It's gonna be real close. Wow. Definitely had some practice on that, but it looks like the Ninja beats the Spartan today.
I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't really surprise me. If you're a Spartan, you're going to do obstacles, but not necessarily doing them at this speed.
Correct.
You can't do them at that speed when you're running distances,
Absolutely.
even like 5K, which we call a sprint. But a Ninja is used to moving faster and has that insane grip strength.
Yeah, that obstacle fluidity
So
proficiency is insane if they're training for that every day. Some of these obstacles on the 3K and especially on the 15K, even favored, I would say, a Ninja Warrior's training versus a traditional Spartan or obstacle course racing workouts. A lot of grip strength needed for these.
Race in the round of 8, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be another exciting one. Can we please get Ethan Brown and Sean Vance here? Ethan Brown and Sean Vance.
Sean Vance and Ethan Brown coming in here.
nice. So we've really raced through these men. It's taken like 10 minutes to get through these men.
All right. Ethan picks lane, and please adjust your twister.
I'm not seeing the board being filled out as we go.
Looks like the gentlemen are sizing up their lanes. Seeing with preference.
Oh, I followed this guy around earlier. He was really speedy. I really lost my breath following him. I think he's doing 2 of his.
Did y'all catch it that he didn't hit the bell at the end there? Okay. Yeah, the last round that he went.
Jeff.
Oh, here he is. And it's so loud.
Yeah, the last. Can you hear me now? The last round I just went. Sorry, you can go back to it. Yeah, he missed that that last bell, so I don't think they had a winner that round. Yeah.
Ethan Brown coming back on Olympus.
Wow, neck and neck here. 2 different techniques going over the wall, a flip and a climb over, but we are on to a costly miss right there, but still recover.
But he's not far behind, is he? He's going to take a few more risks at a good time. This is the thing, even in 15K, taking a risk like that is your position when you're running for 100 meters.
Sean Vance hung up at tilted ladder, and Ethan Brown moves on. What a race. All right, now we're moving back to our ladies.
We're skipping back to the ladies after this here.
Sean Vance, great work.
Sean's still making sure he finishes that. There you go, congratulations.
Are we going back to the open women, or is that not getting done? What's happening there?
We'll hear this first name coming up right now.
Please report to the starting line.
Throw heat here.
So I've realised recently I have been getting her name completely wrong. I know exactly who she is, and I absolutely adore her as an athlete and a person. And I've been calling her Caroline, and I've also been mispronouncing Sydney. I've been doing it far too Southern European, and it's Sydney. So huge apologies there to her, especially, and also for everyone that I've been annoying with that. I don't know why I've always read her name as Caroline with Sydney being the surname. Yeah, I've got that wrong all weekend. It doesn't take anything away from how well she's performed, but it is very annoying. So
Wonder if she thought maybe she was in trouble.
Well, I did just see her. I just ran down. I was like, I'm so sorry. I've just constantly got everything about you wrong. But she's like, it's okay. I was like, it's not this, is it? So, I do know who you are, and I do appreciate you.
All right, we are about to start the women's finals here.
So this is Signe and Leah.
Judges, are you ready? Ladies, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
And they are off.
Signe and Leah. Woof. So Leah really stormed the last round with Calypso Sheridan, and she's, oh gosh, they're almost like, it keeps changing.
Which is interesting because she has a little disadvantage as that she was actually racing somebody, whereas...
And it was a lot sooner. So Signe didn't race the one, she just had to complete her round, and she took it slowly, and she had more time to recover.
She might have a little bit of it left in the engine. Making our way over the Adrian walls here. And on to our tilted ladder.
They're pretty high up, these obstacles, as well. I mean, you can see the stools that they're using. So those leaps are not insignificant. Oh, she is absolutely storming ahead.
Quick work of that rope climb and on to our final monkey's den, aka Twisted Monkey.
Oh, Leah is catching her up there.
Sometimes it
She
can be
was
just
full
one
now.
swing away, makes a difference.
Boom.
And she bell rung.
That is Signe winning that round versus Leah. I'm a little bit confused with Lubin because a lot didn't turn up. I'm not sure where we are and what position we're fighting for right now.
All right, and this is for the matchups, ladies and gentlemen, you've been waiting for. Let's get Tiana and Jaleesa. Tiana and Jaleesa, ladies and gentlemen, this is the matchup you've been waiting for. Of course.
Okay, so we have the next round of female athletes here. The pro females. This is Jaleesa, last year's #1, and Tiana Weberly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a defending 100-meter world champion versus Sweet Tea.
We're hearing over the mic from Mark. She is our defending 100-meter world champion from last year.
You got it right here.
We expect similar result this year.
But Tiana had the choice of lane, so I imagine that means that she was the faster one in the last with their times. Unless Jaleesa's saving herself, of course.
Here we go. We are about to go, and they are off. We are making quick work onto the bender.
Oh, look at that leap. Wow.
Wow, neck and neck.
Arm. Straight onto Olympus.
Let's see who's got a little bit left in that grip strength here.
It's kind of double-edged sword with Olympus. If you're taller, you've got a wider grip, but you also have to keep
we
your
might
legs
have
high
an
up.
upset.
Oh my giddy aunt. Tiana Weberly has stormed ahead, leaving Jaleesa behind. Oh,
She is making quick work of that ladder too. Race is never over.
Until it's over.
Coming into the final here. Whose technique is going to work better on this? A little bit of a stall there.
It's
Yeah. Nice performance. Amazing performance with the ladies. We're coming down to that final heat now. For all the marbles, as we say over here. Some of the other staff passed me in front of camera here. These guys have been working tirelessly all through the weekend. Been here for weeks, setting up the course, getting logistics ready, and registration nightmares that can be. tip our hat to all these guys who've been grinding it out all weekend.
And Yuri is our number 2 seed right now, so he picks the lane.
If you ever see some of these race photos that you really love, a lot of them are from this photographer in the frame here, Action Photography by Mark. Some pretty amazing shot of all these athletes over the years.
And let's not forget OCR Report's very own Jack Gores.
Absolutely. Jack is out there roaming around in his gator, catching all the best action.
So we're moving back onto the pro men now.
You guys have done amazing up to this point. Let's go. You guys, let's finish it off. Judges.
Looks like we are going to have a men's final here.
2, 1, let's race.
Woof.
Oh, he made it. He recovered.
Wow.
Quick flips over the bender. Neck and neck off the Olympus, coming over the walls.
Xavier and Yuri neck and neck going into the center of the wall. It is still anyone's race. They're flying into.
Let's see which technique.
Wow.
Wow, that's that breach.
Oh!
Never out of the race.
So this is Yuri and Xavier. And it looks like Yuri is taking the win.
It's gonna take it.
Wow. Amazing obstacle proficiency right there. Went over for our other notable athletes in our sport, VJ. He is really pioneered with how to stretch his limbs out along these obstacles. I think a lot of people have taken note that it can be a lot easier just to skip some of the elements instead of trying to play the safety route and muscle your way through each rig, each grip. Looks like we're going to have a third place final coming up. Our fastest qualifying times for the third place heat now. Men are at the starting line. Looks like Jeff Shady will be in the left lane. Doing a little bit of work to get these chains tightened and out of the way on the ladder. Looks like we had a little bit of wrenching going on that. Yeah. They're built strong, but
sorry about that delay, ladies and gentlemen. A little technical issue.
see with some of these, the tilted ladder is only supposed to tilt so far, and if that chain is not connected, that ladder will just swing all the way down, which can be really dangerous if you're jumping for it, because you'll pull it right down into your head.
Thank you, Gary. Now back to the action. Sorry about that, gentlemen. All right, now back to the action. Brown and Jeff Shady, the showdown you've all been waiting for.
We are back at the starting line, ready to go.
This is your 100-meter World Championship presented by Spartan. And we have two of our best right here. Gentlemen, are you ready? 3, 2,
Men are off. This is our third place. Here we go.
There they go.
As I've been saying earlier,
Ethan Brown,
15 podiums this year.
Jeff Shady over the bender first.
I just heard from his dad and he's headed to Greece to the Trifecta World Championship.
On their way through Olympus.
He's been racing OCR since 2013. He is a previous OCR WC
Jeff a little bit hung up, but not out of the race by it. Brown first over, coming into the tilted ladder.
Oof.
Jeff can get a good committed launch there. still catch up.
There's always a moment where it really looks like, you know, things could be neck and neck or someone can catch up, and then in this next split second it changes. And, you know, when you look at the results, you can really see it is down to the second and the split second.
Oh, tried for the committed jump. He went for it.
I appreciate that, though.
Yeah.
I appreciate someone really
You gotta
working there.
just throw it on the line there sometimes. And if he had caught that pole and made one hit, would have been all worth it.
All right. We do have water for those athletes that need water. You guys need water?
Coming up to the men's final here.
All right, this one is for third place in the women's category. It's going to be Leah Duhan against Jalisa Hipka for third place.
So
Jump
Leah
over to our
versus Jalisa for third place in the women's.
We got our producer Jason going to go down there and wrangle some of the
He runs
spectators who like
around
to stand in front of our cameras there.
so much.
He's probably got just about as much mileage in as 100K runners.
All right, Leah's ready. Jalisa's ready.
Thank you for that, Jason. And
Yeah, we're
we
about to
are
set off.
ready.
Third place on the line. Judges got thumbs
We have
up.
our third place championships right here for the females.
3, 2, 1, let's race.
And they are gone. Here we go.
Over that neck and neck. Quite different techniques here on the bender that we've seen. It's a very arm heavy.
Still on that
legs,
neck and
but
neck.
they are still neck and neck. And this is kind of where things change, isn't it, for everyone? This is
The Olympus has been the crucifier. Just a split second lead here to move.
Oh, and Leah has really stormed ahead there. Jalisa is an incredible ninja athlete, but that Olympus has really kind of stumped her, hasn't it?
But you never know.
You never know. Someone
If
can fall.
if that grip fails you and you get hung up, then that's that.
I haven't seen the rope be a problem for anyone yet.
The rope being extra short is just kind of a nice little element to stop you a little bit.
And it's this moment where Leah
It's not
will
over
take
yet.
it or Jalisa will take over.
Looks like
And it
she is
looks
locked
like-
up third place.
It is Leah. Leah Duhan in third place.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is
We are moving on to the championship heat.
Are you ready? Let's have
Sydney
Sydney
and Tiana.
Lane. She wants right. That's right.
It's definitely one of those races where it's really, really hard to judge who would win. It's a hard betting game.
Sweet tea. Sydney's on the right. Sweet tea's on the left.
No, this one was a good shot.
Once again, Sydney from Norway. Sweet tea from Long Beach. Was it Long Beach? Santa Clarita. Sweet tea from Santa Clarita. And
Got
Sydney
two.
from Norway. Let's give it up for you. Finalists here.
We got Norway versus California.
Sydney, are you ready? Sweet tea. 3, 2, 1.
They are gone for the win.
Over
Who
that wall.
wants it more? The slight edge.
Tiana just taking the lead there. But Sydney has the reach here.
Oh yeah, they are neck and neck on the Olympus.
She has overtaken on the Olympus, it seems.
Technique is definitely better on Sydney's
This
side.
is the deciding obstacle, isn't it, the Olympus?
Wow.
Despite getting onto there quite a bit behind
Looks
Tiana,
like-
she has overtaken her.
It's like keeping that inside lane was a good call. This has been a deal breaker for people.
Oh, this is going to come down to it, isn't it? Oh, Sydney has taken that. She is just
Right back to
second
it.
ahead.
Oh, that rope climb is nothing, and it's going to be all about the twisted monkey.
You just don't have time to breathe before getting onto an obstacle here. You don't have that moment to take a breath. But it looks like Sydney is going to take it.
Wow.
And that is Sydney Caroline taking the first place.
Pretty impressive battle going back and forth there the whole time.
Incredibly. That was
What this is
so
about
tight.
is just fighting all the way to the end. Whether you're slight behind or slight lead, you just can't let off that gas.
There's absolutely no way to. There's no way to take a breath or to relax.
No.
Second round. What a weekend for Sydney. She wasn't even on the card.
As we're hearing here, Sydney was a last-minute sign-up for this. She didn't even register before she got here.
I mean, that really surprises me. That really surprises me because, when you see her on Instagram or on socials, she does a lot of kind of obstacle-heavy, more kind of ninja stuff. I'm not saying she is a ninja athlete, but you can see that on complex rigs, she's very, very competent. So I remember her doing well on the 100 meters last year. I've got lots of videos of her on the 100 meters last year.
Looks like we're going to have a
Jeff and Xavier.
We're going to have a round. It looks like on that initial round that we thought for that third place, neither one of them rang the bell. They both missed. Well, one missed and the other one thought the race was over. So
They have to do it
we're
again.
going to have to run it back.
Interesting.
Very rarely get second chances in this event, so
No.
they are off. This is going to be the official. I don't think either one of them is going
He took on that wall. He leapt over it. There's a second chance is not being missed here. Wow.
Wow,
Xavier is
quick work of
really
that Olympus. He is not
ripped
messing around this
across.
time.
Oh, he has got a big head start here on the tilting ladders. The commentary, a slight lead. It's
Pretty
more than
large
a slight
lead.
lead. It is more than a slight lead on a course this long.
Coming out the finish line shot now. And
Aye! There you go.
very close race again. Very close.
So that is Xavier taking the third place.
Third place official. We are in the men's championship here for the finals.
So,
Looking at Ethan Brown and
Yuri Prokudin.
as we're here, and we're at we got more Ninja Warriors facing off against Spartans here.
Prediction?
Hey, it's looking like it's been a Ninja Warrior sweep so far.
Well, Sydney is a OCR athlete. Jalise is an ninja athlete.
It's true. And they are off.
no.
There goes that
Oh
cam.
no.
We are moving to rabbit cam officially.
Neck and neck.
This is going to be close. These guys both want it badly.
Yuri just in head there.
Wow.
Wow, he moved through that faster than I've seen anyone.
That's that
move
ninja
through
technique
tilted
right there.
Woo!
And for the win.
Oh, he made light work of that. You almost wonder if he's been saving himself.
Definitely looks like that was his fastest time of all 3 legs there. This is our short course world champion for 2023.
Incredible. So in the men 100 meters OCR World Championships, we have Yuri Prokudin. Second is Ethan Brown, and third is Xavier Ochoa. In the women 100 meters OCR World Championships, first is Signe Caroline Holstow, second is Gianna Weberly, and third is Leah Duhon.
Huge congratulations to all these athletes.
They absolutely ripped through this course. It's taken them an hour to get through all of them. Like, they have gone so fast. I don't currently have times on everyone. I'm just waiting for that to update. But they really did this very, very quickly. And considering how many times they're going to be doing this course, it is impressive the speed at which they were moving.
We'll, of course, be updating all these times on the website and on our socials, making the official wins.
Oh,
It's got to feel good going into your ninja season after this.
yeah,
Nice
absolutely.
little short course world championship.
It looks like carnage down there. And what a high to end the weekend on. Because this is the last event of the weekend. The charity wave has come in. That is over. This is the final event. I remember last year in Stratton it was raining. It was a little bit it was cold and a bit miserable. The sun is still out. There is a slight breeze. Everyone is happy. They are outside. They are cheering, celebrating. And it is such a high to end the 9th OCR World Championships held in Mammoth Lakes, California. Big shout out to our hosts, Mammoth Mountain and Visit Mammoth, who allowed us to be here and have helped us put on an incredible race. And to all our sponsors over the weekend, we've had Kachava powering all the athletes. We've also got Dry Robe, Red Bull, Green Layer, Gooder. I'm possibly forgetting a few there.
Our
Hurag,
band,
of course.
company, our
Hurag.
dancer bands.
Plus all the staff here who have put on an amazing course. They're still going to be here another 5 or so days, tearing everything down, packing it away, ready for next year. They've worked so hard. Huge thank you to everyone who has helped here, putting forward this live stream for the OCR World Championships from OCR Report. The guys who have been out on course running have been amazing. Thank you to everyone who's been on camera and mic with me, and thank you to Jason, who has done all the producing and putting everything together. It's been absolutely amazing.
Great event. Amazing to be a part of the team. It's great working with you as well.
Thank you.
Had a blast chasing these pros around this course.
I don't know how you did it.
Oh, it always just increases my admiration for these guys out here and what they can do.
Well, you only have to run for a few minutes to feel how hard these guys are working, the amount of work they've put in to get here. Like I said, chasing, I think it was Mike Benuri I was chasing around earlier. And yeah, okay, he's the fastest guy out there, but he's doing obstacles. I'm not, I'm just running, and it was hard. Oh, look.
We've lost them.
Let's come back to us. So all of these live feeds will still be available online to catch up with again. And don't forget, we have had our static cam on the finish line for every single event. If you've run at any point over the weekend, you can find yourself on camera. Don't forget to join us immediately after this for the Red Bull after party happening here at Tusk's 5:30 to 7:30 for Red Bull drinks, and then the free shuttles down to the village every half hour up until 9 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here in Mammoth Mountain. It has been absolutely incredible, and we will be releasing more information on what is happening for OCRWC 2024, which will be our 10th year, our 10th edition. Thanks to COVID, we missed one, and we hope you will join us there and you will come back again next year. Thank you so much, everyone.
Don't forget, if you'd like to help support the Patreon, there's a member subscription that you can join in and help keep these shows going. Every little bit helps, and we like to keep bringing these to you. So feel free to sign up and check on the website theocrreport.com.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's been a blast.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our Red Bull after party at 5:30. 5:30 up top, and our awards coming up in just 40 minutes at the main stage. Other than that, we'll see you soon.